It's time for
Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
probably one of the more popular ones of this these Commander Precons, but it is Endless Punishment. Currently, this sucker is going for $70. I believe this is the most expensive Precon. I don't know. Is your other one?
How much was that?
$70 right now.
That seems like a bit.
Yeah, it just went on a spike. You could have gotten it like a week ago for half that price for the normal $40 or whatever.
The normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this sucker's up to 70. Let's break this down and see what is all in this. This time we have 3 cards that are over $10.
All right.
We have Kedrick, that weird parasite. Yes, hit it. Kedrick.
All
right.
He can't even read.
Kedrick. I don't. It's the one where
Every time you try, I'm going to hit this button.
So the one drop that if you have a red permanent, then when people draw a card, they take damage. Every time they take a damage, whatever.
I think that still counts.
He can't even read.
We have Mogus, God of the Slaughter, and Witch's Clinic, which I did not
Is
realize.
Mogus over 10?
Yeah, it's at $10. And then I didn't realize Witch's Clinic is that's a $12 card. So
Yeah.
between those 3, that gets you up to $37. We
Nope.
have 12 cards that are between $2 and $10. I'm going to only name off 6 of them that are noteworthy. Braid's Arisen Nightmare, so my commander I was talking about earlier. We have Rampaging Ferocidon, Vile Smasher, Lightning Greaves, which always is like a $5 card. Graven Karens. I hate reading cards. Graven
He can't even read.
There we go.
It's
You can say Graven Cans.
It's a bunch of Karens coming out of graves. A Graven.
That's traumatic right there.
I'm gonna make a proxy of that one.
But
It's Sulphur
when I was in Australia, there was a place like spelled that way, and it was Cans, and we Americans were like, we're going to Cairns, and they were like, where? Cairns. Like, you mean Cans?
Yeah.
Because who has silent R's?
Yeah.
But that's my understanding of it.
So Karens. Anyways, so we have the total value of $50 between the cards that are 2 and 10. So 12 cards that get you to $50. You get a total of $87. So it does get you over the value. Like I said, the deck is 70 right now. Maybe you can find some good deals on Amazon or something if you're checking now, or hopefully the prices come down. But
Hopefully.
it's really expensive. But I think part of the reason is there's a lot of cool cards in this, especially the commanders. So it kind of sucks because 2 of the cards out of the 3 cards are the commanders for the deck.
Yeah.
But I think they're really cool by themselves, not just in this deck. So the first one, the Lord of Pain. It is 3 colors, black and a red for a human assassin. It's a 5/5 with menace. Your opponents can't gain life. Whenever a player casts their first spell each turn, choose another target player. The Lord of Pain deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to the chosen player. So it's that there's that other dude that he's the demon. It does it back to any target. This one at least you can blame it on the other player for, you can do that whole politics thing. I'm not doing this. This player cast that.
Oh, you're talking about like Karavek the Merciless?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that one you're choosing. This one, I mean, you are choosing another player, but you can blame the player that's casting spells. I mean, that's how I would do it. I'm not hearing you.
It's very like Vile Smasher.
Right. That's what Red Shy always does. Like it's not me. It's the dice that's doing it. I'm sorry.
I believe Vile Smash is getting reprinted in this Precon too.
Yep. Remember that was what I said was.
Did you say it?
Yeah, that was one of them.
Remember, I don't listen to what you're saying really.
All right. Then the next card. Actually, I'll talk about the other commander in this, and then we'll go to the other new card.
Okay.
So we got Valgavoth, Harrower of Souls. So this is the face one that is with the commander deck. 2 and 1 black. It is an Elder Demon for flying with ward, pay 2 life. Whenever an opponent loses life for the first time during each of their turns, put a 1/1 counter on this and draw a card. So it can only hit them on their turn, and it only can happen the one time. So it isn't going to happen with that player attacking another player and doing damage and they lose life. It has to be that player's turn for you to, it says, yeah, see, Wrench is saying it's not my fault. Virus Smasher chooses you.
Right.
So the cool thing is, or not cool thing, I mean, it's you have to plan this out a little bit. Like this deck is built well, I think, for around this commander, because as you can see, that other creature, the Lord of Pain, works well with this because it's during each, so you're doing damage, hopefully to the player. Actually, it might not work well. Now I'm thinking about it. If it's that player's turn, they're not getting hit with that spell. It's another player that's getting hit. So those two actually might not work together. But I think you can totally build around this. I think it'd be really fun. You've built some decks that do the direct damage kind of thing, that reduces costs and all that stuff. Like this feel like it fits there a little bit. I love that this is getting bigger. It has kind of protection.
Right.
I don't think the Pain to life is
when I read that card, I was like, I like that one a lot.
The draw part is really nice.
Yeah.
This can turn into, in a way, a Voltron-ish deck, because he's still getting one
for
counter,
sure.
So
I mean, for me, the way that I would build this is like, if an opponent casts something, have some kind of damage thing that's going to happen. Like that's Eidolon of whatever.
Yeah.
Cards. Oh boy, I'm looking forward to Stump here. So that's how I would, probably like the Rack, Black Vice, try and go for like things that are just going to deal damage to people,
or just
however they're doing it.
Bogus in general. Bogus that's in this. I mean, that makes sense because they're either sacking a creature or taking 2 damage. So that's fantastic in this. Another card that works really well with this is the other new card that's in this. It's Barbed Flare Gremlin. It is 3 colors and a red. It is a gremlin. 3/2, first strike, and haste. Whenever a player taps a land for mana, if this gremlin is tapped, that player adds 1 mana of any type to that land produced. Then that land deals 1 damage to that player. This isn't doing the damage. The land is doing the damage. Yeah, which is kind of interesting. But it is doubling everybody's mana, which is interesting because you're helping, but then also hurting at the same time.
Yeah.
Mind you.
I mean, that one seems really cool.
Yeah. This can hurt you. You have to plan this out a little bit better. You don't want to cast all your stuff on your main phase and then not get the benefit. 1 damage isn't going to do much to you. You want the 1 damage because it helps your commander out, or it helps whatever you're doing with whatever commander you decide to build. If you build the face commander,
double the damage, or double your land for 4.
Yeah,
that seems cool.
Yeah. So, but it doubles everybody's. They get a little bit of pain in it. If you have your commander out, you're getting a counter and drawing off of it. You cast all your stuff in your second main phase, and yours is doubled too. You lose a couple life, but you don't give any other benefits. So I think this guy seems really fun. It's just going to gradually take down players. They're going to be happy they're getting extra land. And then when it comes down to the end, they're like, oh shit, I'm almost dead because of this stupid gremlin that is taking me down little by little. So, okay. Those are the new cards. That is the value right there. $87. The deck costs $70. Lowry, is it worth it? Whoops. This
Is
one.
it worth it? Let me work it.
Well, you think I'm getting another beer?
Not at the $70 price range.
The price is wrong.
I'm not. Yeah. This is the one that I would be most likely to buy if it was in that $40 range. I'd be fine with it. So I'd sit on it and try and save about $25 before I went out and got this. Because I don't have a cataract parasite. And
is that how you say
you've
his
had
name?
that forever. And so, but like, it's something that I haven't had. And it's really strange because every time I look at it, it just goes up more. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking buy that. So I'm glad that there's a reprint.
Yeah.
I like these cards a lot. That Gremlin goes great in my Rowan deck where I don't care if I'm damaged. It just helps me out. It'll triple my mana production. Like,
That's a really good card for that deck. Holy shit! Yeah,
Right.
that'll be really nice.
And so like, and I love these two commanders. I think there's a great deck. It just sucks that it's up to $70 as the
Okay.
Precon. So I'm going no.
Okay. If it was like the other ones, 40, would you?
If it was in the 40s,
then it'd be
yes.
okay. I'm in the same boat.
The price is wrong.
I think the $70 price mark is too much. There isn't enough in there. Now I will say that if that price holds, I bet these are more expensive than they should be, because these are going to be harder to get.
Probably.
You get them in collector boosters for the full arts, but with the deck being more expensive, the cards in them, they're going to be less out there, I think. So, but out of these, if you had to choose one of these cards, what's your favorite out of the cards in this deck?
I like the commander on the right.
The Valgavoth?
Valgavoth. Damn it.
One. She can't even read.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty cool commander there. I
Is that
love.
what you like most too?
Yeah, the
I know
Gremlin.
Alex is building the Lord of Pain.
Oh,
so.
is he? Oh, so I can't like
Yeah.
that one.
Nope.
I like
Because if we're positive towards it, he's gonna shit on it and leave, and I want him to build more decks. So
there you go. I like the Gremlin's really interesting. I think that's kind of a fun thing to play. But yeah, I think the commander's really cool in this one. So both of them are really cool. So
yeah.
hey gang, the best way to support the Commander Smiths is make sure you slap that like button. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to our channel. Also, check out our online store, commandersmiths.com, where we have metal tokens, mugs, t-shirts, playmats, and more.